I've done alright up until now. It's the light of the day that shows me how. When the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Been in love, lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later the feeling ends, and I wind up feeling down. Need someone who'll take a chance on a love that burns bright enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody, somebody, somebody. I need someone, oh, somebody, somebody, somebody. I need someone. Come away with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. Come away with me on a bus. Come away where they can tempt us with their lies.
First of all, Lauren and Chase would like to thank you all for being here. You're all here because you've been a special part of their life. Or you're the plus one. They'd especially like to thank their parents, Kirk and Kimberly, Vince and Tammy, for a lifetime of guidance and love that in large part led to their choice in a partner. They'd also like to thank their grandparents and remember those that could not be here today, including Lauren's Grammy and Papa, Grandpa Ralph, his wife Diane, Grandma Louise, and Great-Grandma Leona, and for Chase, Grandpa Merle, and Grandma Marguerite. The wisdom of their legacies are also a wonderful ingredient of the people they've become. As a part of our celebration today, we'll have two readings. The first reading will be by Claire and Steph.
An excerpt from Captain Curly's Mandolin. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it's inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is.
Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of an eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that have grown towards each other underground. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree, not just two.
Thank you. The second reading will be by Lauren's brother, Matthew.
So when Lauren was very young, she had a particular affinity for Winnie the Pooh. So I'll be reading an excerpt from the original Winnie the Pooh book, written in 1926, because it reminds me of her in this moment of Chase. If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so that I'll never have to live without you. Piglet sidled up to Pooh from behind. Pooh, he whispered. Yes, Piglet. Nothing, said Piglet, taking Pooh's hand. I just want to be sure of you. We'll be friends forever, won't we, Pooh? Asked Piglet. Even longer, Pooh answered. If ever there is a tomorrow where we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you.
As we prepared for this day, I got a chance to talk to both Chase and Lauren. Lauren shared with me that sometime around her senior year in high school, she developed an appreciation for roller coasters, and I told her that will come in handy. She also shared that the most important thing that she observed when she observed her parents in their marriage was that they had such respect for one another, how they spoke to each other, how the little things made a difference to both of them. And if you don't know the story about how Lauren and Chase met, and I don't know how you couldn't know it, but Lauren had just come to Oregon for her great adventure, and she got invited to go to Oktoberfest in Mount Angel. Now, they'd met briefly once before, but at that celebration, Chase asked her if she'd like to swing dance. Apparently, one of his hidden talents from his time at Western Wednesdays in Corvallis. Now, Lauren is a very talented dancer, so she had high standards. But apparently, he impressed her. So they danced and they talked and they enjoyed each other's company all night. And while Lauren said she's not a particularly spontaneous person, she got tired of waiting for him to kiss her, so she kissed him. When I asked her what she most admired about Chase, she said his thoughtfulness, his willingness to go out of his way to be there for her, that he wears his heart on his sleeve, he's spontaneous, and he is the yin to her yang. Chase remembered a few more details about the date that night. He remembered everything she was wearing. He remembered that it took place at Tiny's Tavern, and they go back to Tiny's Tavern to celebrate that anniversary every year. He also said that once he'd met her, in his own words, he couldn't not talk to her. That evening, he asked his friend Nate, who had introduced them, if he could have his permission to go out with her. What a romantic. When I asked Chase what he had observed, it's just part of the memory. When I asked Chase what he had learned from observing his parents' marriage, he said that they were great parents, but that didn't define them as a couple, that they always kept their relationship as a priority. The things that Chase loves most about Lauren, he told me, is the fact that she can be goofy, that she can carry a conversation. She's curious, she's spontaneous, and she is nice to everyone, but with a little edge. Lauren and Chase, every part of this wedding, the ceremony, the decorations, the venue, every part of your relationship has been formed by your community. You and your marriage will be stronger because you're part of this community. And your community will change and grow over the years, just like your marriage will change and grow over the years. As a part of this process, God will always be watching over you. Know that He is also a part of your success as a married couple. A wedding lasts but one day, a marriage for a lifetime. In the book of Genesis, it says that when a couple gets married, they join themselves to each other to become one without losing their individuality. And I love the excerpt from the first reading that said, "And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two." Over the years, your pretty blossoms may appear to fall to everyone else. But every married couple knows that most days you don't see that. You only see the qualities that you fell in love with. The smile, the thoughtfulness, the goofiness, the spontaneity. Those are the things that will keep your marriage and your love for each other alive and vibrant. So now, as we all witness your commitment to each other, will you please exchange your vows?
Who wants to go first?
I'm going first. Chase, my love, my handsome man, as I stand here before you, oh man, already? I am overcome with happiness, joy, and abundance of love. You are everything to me. You are my forever. Thank you for showing me what true love is, for showing me how to love with not just my heart, but with every fiber of my being. I'm a better person because of you. Your joy and curiosity for life is inspiring. I hope to view adventures and spontaneity as you do. I'm a strong, independent woman who absolutely needs you. I promise to choose you every day, to make you the happiest man, because your happiness is my happiness. I promise to travel the world with you, to experience everything it has to offer, and to pray for your safety when you're out exploring it on your own. I vow to grow with you, always. I promise to talk with you when words are needed, and to share the silence when they're not. To squeeze your hand 3 times, or 4. I promise to hold your hand as we fall asleep, with my legs smushed up against yours. To build blanket forts with you, to ensure we never lose our childlike sense of wonder and play. To tell you I love you before saying goodnight, and to promise to love you in the big moments, and especially in the small. When everyone is looking at you, and when no one is. You and me are now a we, and I vow to cherish that for the rest of my life, because I'll never forget how rare our love is. How few people experience what we've experienced. You are my home. I love you, I'm in love with you, and I like you a whole lot. Thank you.
Oh. Sexy photo of us. Not many people know this about me, but I'm constantly praying. In fact, I've said the same prayer every single night since I was 12, and many people in the audience are a part of it. It has continued to build over the years, and oftentimes I fall asleep even before I finish. I say this because I've been praying for you much longer than I have known you. I've been praying, hoping, and waiting for you to walk into my life for as long as I can remember. Throughout my life, there have been many moments where I've wanted to hold your hand, embrace you, admire your view, and take in a sunset with you. For the longest time, I was a hopeless romantic. But that all changed when I met you. You gave this hopeless romantic hope. The best decision I ever made is asking you to dance. There are moments when time stops, I am entranced by you. Most often is a simple look you give me with a big smile and your eyes locked on mine. In these moments, I look at those unfathomably stunning eyes and contagious smile and think, in this expansive world, how lucky am I that I found her and she chose me back. Up until you, my world was consumed by traveling the globe and seeing all its wonders. My world is different now. My world lies in the corners of your mouth, and every single time I can make you smile, my world gets a little bigger. You are my world now. You are my wonder. When we were in St. Patrick's Cathedral in Galway, Ireland, just 2 years ago, I prayed the hardest I can remember. I prayed for the courage and the strength needed to be the best possible man, the best possible version of myself, so I can be what you deserve. A wise man once told me not to fall in love, but to fall in like, because that lasts longer. Forever is a very long time. It will be challenging. It is a very intimidating concept. But I told your dad when I asked for his blessing that the 3 highlights of my day are when I wake up next to you, when you come home from work, and when we go to bed. If I can have those 3 things every day, then forever isn't long enough. I vow to make sure you know how beautiful you are every day. I vow to empower you and help you achieve all your dreams. I vow to be your biggest fan, your shoulder to lean on, your shirt to cry on, and I vow to wipe away all your tears. I vow to give you a sense of fulfillment you've only dreamt of. I will show you the world, make you soup when you're sick, be up when you are down, put your happiness first, and be your eternal dance partner. I like you and I love you, now and forever. Amen.
Will you please join hands? Lauren, do you take Chase as your lawfully wedded husband to love and to cherish all the days of your life?
I do.
Chase, do you take Lauren as your lawfully wedded wife to love and to cherish all the days of your life?
I do.
And now, as an outward sign for all the world to see, as evidence of your commitment to one another, I'll ask you to exchange rings.
Do I go first?
You go first.
Me?
Yep. Chase, place the ring on Lauren's finger and repeat after me. Lauren, with this ring, I thee wed.
Lauren, with this ring, I thee wed.
Lauren, place the ring on Chase's finger and repeat after me. Chase, with this ring, I thee wed.
Chase, with this ring, I thee wed.
By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Oregon, I now pronounce you man and wife.